Hey, so let's talk about finding the best jiu-jitsu near you. The reason why I feel kind of confident talking about this topic is because I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu, have a decade of experience in it, and then I've also, more importantly, traveled around the world for 2.5 years straight. And I have gone around the world literally twice, finding training from remote places in New Zealand or Costa Rica, all the way to the urban hotspots like Tokyo and New York and so on. So I feel pretty confident finding good jiu-jitsu in any part of the world, and I want to share with you how you can do the same. Before we get into it, we have to deconstruct jiu-jitsu near me. We have the jiu-jitsu part and we have the near me part. So the jiu-jitsu part, what we're looking for is quality, right? You don't really want to go to an average place, or definitely don't want to go to a bad place, because a bad jiu-jitsu place, since we are choking each other, since we are doing arm locks and stuff like that, a bad place can be pretty dangerous. So we're in San Diego, and if you're looking for tacos in San Diego, you know that there's some good ones around. So why would you limit yourself to the bad and the average, where it's really likely that good tacos are within a reasonable distance? So if you live in an area, kind of like a metropolitan area, chances are that a little bit of research can make it so that you go into the best place for you. So make sure that when you're looking for the quality of the jiu-jitsu near you, you're looking for several factors. I've actually written a whole blog article about the factors that you should look at. It's in the description of this video, but to go over a couple, since I imagine mostly beginners search for jiu-jitsu near me, you want to make sure that you go to a place that has some kind of structure for beginners. What happens a lot is you get kind of lured in with the free trial, which makes it so that you go into a class that everyone's doing, where the technique is kind of random. You get warmed up with some really weird like movements across the mat where you're doing like this, just feeling super uncoordinated. And then there's sparring, which can be kind of fun if you're scrappy, but pretty stressful if someone that's been training a couple of weeks is trying to prove that they're better than you, you know? So you have to look for an academy that has a plan, and you want to make sure that the teacher at this academy has maybe a few accolades, or at least a reputation for being a good teacher, because some really good competitors don't actually make really good teachers. So you have to make sure of that. And then what is the vibe at the academy like? How clean is the academy? What is the schedule like? People often ask about the pricing at the academy, but I think that's one of the less important factors. Like obviously, like you have your budget, but those things are going to be even more important, because some academies, like I said, you can actually not give yourself a good chance to love jiu-jitsu if you go to a place that isn't designed for that. And then there's the other component, the distance. So the closest distance doesn't mean that you're going to find the best place, right? For example, surfing. You're searching for surfing near me. And let's say you already live by the beach. So you put in surfing near me, you find like a shack by the beach. On Google, you see a couple of like mixed reviews, like a 3.3. It's like one guy that's, I don't know, of questionable quality, teaching people how to surf. And maybe the guy's gonna show you how to pop up and ride a wave. Maybe you're gonna drown, you know, you don't really know. You can definitely go there if distance is that important to you, but what if Kelly Slater has an academy for surfing that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes drive away? And since he's probably pretty busy, let's say that he has it staffed with some of the best surfers, some of the best teachers, some of the best former pros that he can possibly find. Would you drive there? You probably would, and I mean, I would. I'll just speak for myself. And the reason is because it's not just about the distance, it's about the quality as well. So you're looking to be somewhere on this jiu-jitsu near me continuum, where you're taking into account both the quality and the distance. And I'll have another video cooked up where I'm actually using my computer, maps, Google, to find the best jiu-jitsu in a random city. Because if Being the co-owner of Legion American Jiu-Jitsu, I would be a little biased in San Diego, and I would tell you to come here because we have this beginner course that I teach, but I don't want to add any kind of ads into this video, so I won't talk about our fantastic beginner course that starts every few weeks, and I won't tell you that you can find more info about it on our website if you live in San Diego. So I'm not going to do any of that. I'll just add the video where I'm looking for a place in a random city. So I hope this is useful. In the comments, let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm happy to respond, and I'll see you in the next video.